So last time I played, I did some kind of excessive attempt at farming not farming, but killing the red drake, and wasn't too successful. Hopefully you guys didn't watch me fire 500 arrows into the drake. I certainly would have skipped that video. So now, since I didn't do anything yesterday, I didn't do anything productive yesterday, I think I am going to, well, first things first, actually. I got the Drake sword. Let's see, I'll just equip it to my other hand. I'm already overweight here. I don't have sufficient, what did it say? The normal thing? Insufficient strength to wield this weapon with one hand. Hold with both hands to use effectively. I was under the impression I couldn't use this weapon effectively regardless because of I do not have 16 strength. Maybe as long as you wield it with two hands, it doesn't matter. I don't think there was anything about that in the description. No, Oh, the sword is imbued with mystical power to be released when held with both hands. I actually read online that if you hold it with both hands, attack with both hands, it will release some sort of shockwave, like magical attack. So what I'm faced with right now is, do I want to try to grind out 3 levels quickly so I can use this Drake sword? Oops. As I am at this grind spot, which you've seen me do before if you've been watching. But at the same time, I don't know if I want to, spend that much time just grinding out 3 levels. It's not particularly fun to grind, and makes the game easier, and making the game easier is not the point. Dark Souls. And it's also boring to watch, so maybe I'll get like a level or something. Just get myself in the right direction at least. But each level as I get closer, I'll probably get tempted. Oh, look at my souls there. How many souls do I have? Maybe someone can tell me in the comments. Why? Oh, that's the enemy. I thought this was, another, person resting at the bonfire, as you commonly see. So I think I'm at the point where it's like 3,500 for a level. So maybe I'll go for 1 level, maybe 2 levels, just to get me a little closer to being able to use the sword. Doesn't seem like I successfully got the dragon's attention that time. There we go. Just have to step fully onto the bridge. I've determined this takes about 1 minute to do a full cycle here. Probably be a little faster if I took my clothes off. And at that rate, it'll take me, I guess, a little over 10 minutes to get 1 level, I think. Well, or about 3,000 souls. And it would take me over 30 minutes to get 3 levels, so I don't think I'm going to sit here and do this for 30 minutes. I'll just do it a couple more times. Then I'll go off and I have got a bunch of options actually. I've already, if you've been watching, I ventured into the forest. I can't remember exactly what it was called. It was kind of next to the church-like thing with all the knights in it in the Undead parish. That's kind of another thing. I think I didn't quite complete the Undead parish with all those knights. Just going online every once in a while on YouTube or Reddit or GameFAQs, seeing people talk about the game, and just happening to see people mention certain demons or bosses. It seems like the gargoyles are, the bell tower gargoyles are some demon that are commonly being fought by people early on in the game. I don't know where they are because I don't really try to look things up about the game. I kind of want things to be mostly surprise, but my guess is the gargoyles are the boss of the parish, the knights, and I didn't really complete that area. I just kind of I found the elevator, which took me back down to the Firelink Shrine, which is basically where you come into this main world when the big raven or crow or whatever it is drops you off. And I slightly ventured down and took a look at New Londo Ruins, which seems like it has ghosts lurking in it. Basically it said to be able to see the ghosts I have to kind of like become one with them or whatever and get cursed. I didn't attract the dragon there. Oh. Sounds like I attracted him. Can't be too careful here. He only has to hit the top of my head, really, to kill me. One of my 19 deaths is from almost making it through that doorway. In fact, I think 1/4 of my deaths are from that dragon. And I just got hit while resting. So I'll just do this a couple more times. And I think what I will do is perhaps go to try to fight the gargoyles. I'll try to find where they are. Go back into the Undead Parish. I'm not sure if the fastest way there is continuing along this path or backtracking to the Firelink Shrine and then going up the lift, which was basically the shortcut that I activated. Oh, this guy's gonna make this time a little annoying. Just kill you here. Suppose I could equip the Drake Sword and see if it's usable with 2 hands, even though I feel like it shouldn't be since I don't have 16 strength. So I'm guessing I probably have to do that. I really need to roll down or just drop down. For whatever reason, you kind of get stuck on those stairs there. So this has taken about, maybe 8 minutes so far, 7 minutes. It's not too bad for one level, but it will get higher with each level. And just so this particular video doesn't become insanely boring, I'm only going to do this once. These guys need to get out of my way. And I missed it. Oh, I might actually also have a soul for consuming. I think I have a nameless hero or whatever, which is probably 2,000 souls. Let's check here. I don't know why that exits so fast. I didn't tell it to exit. So it looks like I'm actually up to the point where it's about closer to the 4,000 side of 3,000 or level. So I'm definitely not going to grind out 2 more levels after this. I'll just get this level and move on. I'm happy enough with my spear. Let me just check real fast. How many souls do I have? Oh, a nameless soldier. That's probably enough for half a level. Not entirely sure why it's not letting me level up right away when I go to the bonfire. It's like canceling me out first. So it takes 3,600. Took me about 10 minutes, a little less than 10 minutes. I'm gonna try equipping the Drake Sword. So it looks like if I use it with two hands, it is usable. I'll just at least try attacking with it. Well, that was quite powerful. 167. So at least it is usable. So I do 170 with this. I'll see how much I do with my spear. I can always make my spear like +1 or something. Let's see. Just want to actually look at the stats on this real fast. 200 physical versus my spear, which is 80. So it's over double. The spear has a parameter boost, though, on dexterity and strength. Though I don't necessarily have a lot of either of those, and the Drake Sword does not have a parameter boost. I'm not sure if the +13 is from the parameter boost. Yeah, it might be. I guess I could pay attention next time I level one of those up and see if it changes. But looks like if I do just want to do a lot of damage, carry around the Drake Sword in my second hand. The main downfall of this is, of course, the amount of damage I will take when using it. So oh, you hit me anyway. So, kill him with 2 hits. Do about 1/4 of the damage, or 1/3 of the damage, I guess, depending on the enemy. I'll work my way back to the Firelink Shrine. This should be the fastest way. Not really sure what the point of pillaging all these guys are when they just give me some crappy hollow shield drop that I don't really need, but I guess the answer to that question is that every creature in this game has a chance to drop humanity. I don't think I've ever backtracked this. I can probably run. That might be a good way to get myself killed. Never underestimate this game. Even the weakest enemies are still perfectly capable of killing you. I'll at least run around with the, or I suppose I could at least, I just keep skipping past my Edis Flask there. I was gonna say I could just spam my Edis Flasks though, because I'm not exactly going too far. I think this is the right way. No, I guess it really wasn't that far away when I remembered. Is there a door back here? There is. Of course, I've heard people talk about some of the other areas in the game, such as the sewers. I've yet to go into the sewers. Interestingly enough, it seems like a number of people... I feel like I've read a lot of people have... Oh, this is kind of a perilous situation here on the edge. Hopefully I don't back myself off. There you go. I was gonna say is every time I feel like I read people talking about what they've recently done in the game or where they're at, it seems like a lot of people go to the sewers or Blight Town or some other region soon after the Undead Burg, and I went to the forest and I haven't seen anyone else mentioning the forest. So I don't know if the forest was, I don't know like what level the forest is. You don't really get to see the level of the enemies. So I don't know what order I was, well I guess there's no order you're supposed to go to places, but I guess what I'm wondering is what the most commonly, what the most often time that people go to the forest might be. I'm looking for the lifts. I don't remember exactly how to get to them. I guess up here. Another interesting thing was I happened to read someone's story about how they... What is this? Oh, this is the lift. I read someone's story about how they, in the beginning of the game, were looking... Oh, looks like someone rang the bell. Someone's story online of how they were looking down these shafts and they were thinking about jumping. And they did, and there's actually a secret treasure area down here, and they were rewarded for their courage. And when I came to this part early in the game, if you remember, I looked down, and I said, yeah, right, I'm not going to jump down there, so I wasn't rewarded. I think they said it was this side, and there was a floor down here. And it looks like that is the case. Looks like there's a floor below both sides, so... This game certainly rewards bravery and exploration. I guess this is the... Is this just an exit back out? Okay. This is the area, the treasure area people were talking about. So this is available to you right from the start of the game if you're brave enough or clever enough. And I did not do this, so these weapons might not be as useful to me. Oh, there's the cracked red eye orb, so that's how you invade people. So I guess I could say that is a pretty useful item. Morning Star and a talisman. Well, I spent 1,000 souls on a talisman, so it's kind of a waste of money. I don't have, nor do I know what a homeward bone is. Oh, I think that might actually be the item equivalent of homeward, the miracle spell, which allows you to return to a bonfire. So that's pretty nice to have too. And Lloyd's Talisman, which is also an item. I'm not sure if I completely understand what it does. One merchant sells this. A talisman utilized by Allfather Lloyd's cleric knights to hunt down the undead. Blocks Edis recovery within a limited area. In the outside world, the undead are cursed creatures, and Lloyd's cleric knights are widely praised for their undead hunts. This blessed talisman blocks undead recovery, allowing the knights to fight with impunity. So, I guess this just stops undead from using their potions, which they certainly seem to like to use anytime they're below 20%. And the other item I got here, let's see, well, this invade another world. Hollows cannot use the item. Oh, that's strange. I thought you had to be dead to use this item. Or is being dead and being hollowed is the same thing, I think. I had some slight confusion about that because the terminology changed from Demon Souls. Defeat the master of the world you have invaded to acquire humanity. So you get humanity. Cracked Red Eye Orb allows players to temporarily imitate this ability, normally limited to the dark wraiths of Koth. So it says hollows can't use it. I think I'm a hollow right now. I mean, I'm dead. I'm just unsure about the difference in terminology, because in Demon Souls you had to be dead to use this item's equivalent, which was like the black eye stone or something. I got a couple other things here. Oh, the homeward bone. Turn to the last bonfire. That's as expected. Rubbish. I don't know what this is. It says it's for nothing. Some coin. And what else did I get? Talisman. And the Morning Star, which is a strike attack type, which is apparently good against the skeletons right down below me, I think. Oh, the Wing Spear. Did I just pick this up? Did I just get this from the... Not sure if I got this a while ago or I just got this from the chests here. I might have gotten that a little while ago. Well, I guess if I want to use that, I need 15 I need 15 dexterity. So then I'm going to have to choose my next level of getting closer to the Drake's sword or closer. That's two strength to the Drake's sword, but only one more dexterity to the wing spear, I think. What do I have? 14. I'm not sure why I have 14 dexterity. Maybe that's what I needed for the longbow. For some reason I thought it was only 13 for the longbow. You'll have to forgive my curiosity here. And as I spastically cycle through, yes, it is 14. Okay, it is 14. So